Hello all. It is the 31st of March. This is week 12. That's exciting. I've been here for 12 weeks. It's flown by. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my week. This week, on Wednesday, I was able to listen to the medical in-service, which was about obstructed labor by Liz Goodall, which is a very interesting subject actually. I got to learn that it's really actually very common in third world countries and in first world countries. A lot of women have this problem. Most of the time the reason they would die from this is because it would be in a third world country because they would be in labor too long, and so it would put the mother and the baby in distress. But in first world countries, we have the blessing of having hospitals nearby, and we know to bring people in after so many hours of labor. So that was really interesting and informational, which was very great. And this weekend is really what I wanted to tell you about. Yesterday, me and a lot of other Mercy shippers had a road trip past Guinea to the agriculture site. So, Mercy Ships had partnered with a woman and her son back in 2012 to help them continue building an agriculture site. So Mercy Ships has helped them rebuild their buildings, have places for their students to sleep, made sure they are up to date with the most modern technology. So we got to go visit them and celebrate with them for their graduation. So it's the Food for Life graduation. What they do there is they select 60 Africans every year. That's how big their graduating classes are. And throughout the year they teach them how to be self-sustainable and grow things. So there was a lot of pineapple fields, which are pretty incredible. One thing I didn't know is that pineapples grow on the top of the plant, and the plant's kind of low to the ground. It kind of looks like a cactus, and the pineapple plant's just like right in the middle on top of the stem like a flower. It's super pretty. And then there was lots of mango trees that are very beautiful too. Lots of palm trees, a lot of rows of lettuce. They were learning aquaponics, so they had a few barrels of things that they were growing in the aquaponic setting. They were learning how to compost, lots of other things, but those are the things we got to see, and they were growing carrots and corn. It was pretty amazing and very, very beautiful. The drive there is about 4.5 hours if you don't get into any traffic. And we were very blessed that on our way there we didn't hit any traffic, but on our way back we hit some traffic. In Africa, where I am, traffic looks like, oh, the 18-wheeler decided to stop working. The man just decided to stop driving him. So then now no one can get around the 18-wheeler, and we had to sit there for a few hours. It's just very different and pretty crazy. In country, like inland, when we drive inland, it's very, very beautiful. Here in the city there is not a lot of vegetation because it's all buildings and buildings being built and things like that. But when you get out into the bush and inland, the dirt is red and there's trees everywhere. The villages are very pretty and very poor. So if you see the picture behind me, these mud huts that you see, there was lots of mud huts where we were. We saw lots of them. There's lakes, super beautiful, all kinds of vegetation. I have some pictures that I'll be posting on Facebook towards the end of my trip, but it's super beautiful, and I feel very blessed that I was able to visit them. Even though it was so far away, it was totally worth it, and to see all the people and hear during the ceremony how blessed they were to receive all this knowledge, and they're going to share it with other people. It's just amazing. And I didn't even know Mercy Ships was partnered with this agriculture site, which is pretty amazing. So not only are we teaching them health skills, healthcare skills, but we're teaching them skills that they can use in their everyday life to better their lives. So hopefully we can continue sponsoring the agriculture site. It was a whole lot of fun, and this weekend I was not working, but I do know that a lot of women's health surgeons came in this weekend. So that was good to know and exciting hearing about all the women's health surgeries. Hopefully more stories for next week. Thank you so much. Have a good night.